told your friend you're not okay? And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay? Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no, you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you, but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side, maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away, as you fade away.
Hello. Good morning, good night for Chelsea perspective. It's just like 1 o'clock in his desert there in Nevada, Las Vegas. Nice to see you, brother. I hope you're doing well. Let me know if you can hear me and you can see me. Mama Bear, been a while, long time no see. Thank you for being here. The Queen. Mama Bear is in the house. Everybody say hi to her. And don't forget to like, subscribe, share. Are you guys ready this morning? I'm still night here. Chelsea perspective is attacking my glasses already. I'm trying to hide my sleep, bro. I have to go back to sleep after this. There are some breaking news to talk about and I had some situations. So I had to wake up a little earlier and I'll go back. Don't worry about it. I need to wipe my glasses, but these glasses are from Todd Boehly, you know. Todd Boehly, I don't know. I can't hear anything. Give me a few more seconds, please. Probably I have to use another microphone because... Cool? Yes. I think now it's better. Thank you so much, everybody, for stopping by. Let me acknowledge my people before we start. Acknowledge me. Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. The music, everything, the background. Give me some feedback before we continue. And yeah. Let's see. DJ is in the house. We have also my brother. Always there. Herbert, my brother. DJ is in the house, I said already. Who else? Let me give my people some shout quickly before we start. The line is gonna be open now, people. If you wanna come and talk to us, I'm here for the people. I like to hear from people. Like, I'm nobody here without you guys. So feel free to call us. Okay, boss. Okay. Okay, we can hear you. We can see you. That's cool. Samuel, my brother from Niger. Oh, no. Niger, but he lives in Dubai somewhere. This guy got like billion. You have to buy Chelsea, bro. Come buy Chelsea from Boyle, so we can start signing some players, right? The Saudi prince. Chelsea perspective, probably taking a break just like I did for a month. You know, we have families, work, we have bills and houses to pay. So probably taking a little bit of break. He will be back. I decided what can happen. Mama Bear will decide what can happen. All right. I heard you. Brian is from Zambia, right? Nice to see you in the house, my brother. Tottenham. Yeah, that is a good point. We're gonna start by this Tottenham here. Are you really happy about what is happening at Tottenham? They might win a trophy, okay? So the Spursy curse might be turned over very soon because of Conte. Conte is doing some madness over there, man. Richarlison. So let's say Conte just got his Diego Costa there. Aggressivity, power, you know, cheating, everything on that boy is just like Diego Costa. And with Harry Kane, he is a pure, natural goal scorer. And they have Son, and they have Kulusevski. I can't pronounce that guy's name always. And they are going for Bremer, okay? They are going for Langley, they are going for Bremer. I don't know what's going to happen next season. And Chelsea or other teams need to react accordingly. Let me go very quickly and... Hi, Mr. Tibogo. I'm doing good. Yeah. Unfortunately, Tottenham Hotspurs might just win a trophy. I'm telling you right now. And I know what you mean. They might win a trophy, and that is going to be like a celebration for 10 years. Oh, we won a trophy. Even if they won the Carabao Cup, it's going to be a never-ending debate. They're going to brag. They're going to celebrate as if they won the Champions League or the World Cup. It's going to be really, really ugly. Tottenham Hotspurs winning trophy after 120 years old. No, years, not old. And it's going to be something I'm telling you right now. Okay. DJ is in the house. I got the whole family break thing. You need quality time with love and handle. Yeah, man. You know, there's a burnout on this. Like, people don't understand how much time we put onto this and how much money we spend. We don't make money. I don't know if Chelsea Perspective is making money, but we don't make money. We do it mostly for passion, for family, for friendship and all that. But the time that I'm spending here, I could be working and making money, you know? And you got addicted to this, and then you start neglecting the family and pushing the kid away and stuff like that, not going out with friends just to do this. It's just consuming, time consuming, money consuming, everything. And on top of that, you got a lot of troll, a lot of hate, people who will hate you just for giving them a platform for free. You know, you don't have the right to give your opinion. Everything you said need to be analyzed like 1,000 times by people trying to get attention. It's a lot of stuff that people don't see. Like me, I woke up like 3 o'clock in the morning to prepare this and all the lightning around me. You just see the end product, but you don't know really what's going on behind closed doors, you know, behind computers. So, yeah. That's the way it is. Tottenham are doing good efficient business. Tottenham Hotspurs, man. Tottenham. Let's go. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now, 120 years old. Yeah, you got my point, right? Yeah, everything they can win now. Okay, Audi Cup. I don't know, the Dog Cup. Anything they can win now, they're gonna celebrate as if it was the best thing ever that they. So, all right, people. What we're gonna do now is to try to get some people to talk because it's still. I haven't had my coffee and cereal yet. Because if I have it, I'm not gonna go back to sleep. So, but I need at least a couple more hours sleep before I go to work. So, I'm not gonna get anything caffeine because I have to go to bed. Anything. Anyways, you don't wanna hear my blah 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 blah, right? So let me just do this very quickly. Give me a few more minutes. And Chelsea Football Club, we're still waiting for Deco today. I think we have a meeting with Deco to decide. And let's see what's going to happen if the Raphinha deal is going to happen. And Manchester United keep pushing on De Jong. And also they might hijack, I don't know, Martinez from Ajax also. So Arsenal could be in the mud very soon. Okay, let's see here what is happening. What the hell? Thank you, my people, for being here. Please don't forget to like. Let's like the stream a little bit so YouTube can push me. There are like 1,000 other streams going on right now. So if you wanna me to continue a little longer, you have to like this stream, all right? Okay. And if you wanna call, the link is there on top of the chat. You click and you come talk to us. And I ask you guys, who is having a better transfer window so far? Tottenham Hotspurs, Manchester City, Liverpool, Arsenal. You tell me because I'm gonna end the poll very soon to see what you people are going to say. So we have our first guest, Herbert, brother, talk to us.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's happening with Raphinha deal. I mean, yesterday it looked like you have got him, but all of a sudden, Barca, they are realizing that we could lose a player. So I think it would be interesting how it pans out because I just have a feeling that Raphinha prefers Barcelona over Chelsea.
Yes, because he already agreed personal terms since March. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm not saying this is like a Lukaku situation, but like his mind, I think since January, isn't it? Like he's set on Barcelona, so he had already decided. So I think that would be interesting. But apparently, like I'm hearing that Tuchel wants him, so it's not like like a Lukaku situation where he didn't want Lukaku. So this could be. I mean, I don't think it would be a problem if he joins. Obviously, he's a very good player, so it will be interesting. I still think the fee is very high. I don't think he's a 70 million player, and especially like considering like Leeds almost got relegated, and you would have got you would have got him for 25 or 30 million. But
if they went to the championship, you're right.
Yeah, and I don't think Raphinha he has not been in the league. Like it's his second year only in the Premier League, right? So. I mean, if Tottenham are getting Richarlison for 50 or 60 million package, I think Raphinha is much lesser price than him because Richarlison has played in the Premier League for 4 years and he got 10 goals and I think 4 assists last season in a relegation Everton side. So I think Everton would be feeling hard done. They should have been at least charging minimum 70 million upfront. But But again, like Chelsea, I don't know what's going on. Like you guys are sleeping.
No, we walking. It's just like our targets are very difficult to get.
Difficult to get. Yeah. I mean, you have to build your whole defense, like whole new defense. I mean, I was telling you yesterday, I think you have to move on from that back three because now, like everyone is gone. Just Thiago Silva, I think he is your most experienced defender. He won't be there next season as well. So I mean, unless you're going to buy 3 new centre backs or you're going to who's that academy centre back you had?
The problem now is not about the money; it's about getting the right players that can do the job. Because if we just rush and go and buy Bremer, buy whoever is available there, and then we might find ourselves with some dead wood, and then it's gonna take long for us to come back to our level. So Thomas Tuchel and Todd Bowley are making sure that we got some proven players that can help us immediately. So I'm not really worried that much about we not signing anybody because at the end the same people are gonna get on Thomas Tuchel if he buys like the wrong players. So this time really I'm going to trust. It sounds bad for Chelsea fans to say trust the process, but for me the process is good so far. The process is good.
Yeah, I think De Ligt will be a very good signing. I think he's a future captain as well. And he can replace Rudiger. Not exactly the same profile, but he is a bit of a leader. He has captained Ajax to semi-final. So I think that will be a very good signing. That's like a future signing as well. He's only, I think, 23. So you will get lots of years after him. But again, another 2 centre-backs. I mentioned this yesterday also, like for Pau Torres, I think he can play left side centre-back in that back three if you are still persisting with that, because United are in for Martinez, so are Arsenal, right? So if one of us misses out, I don't think United can go for Pau Torres again because he's costing 45 million, right? That's what Villarreal want. I mean, he has been on our list since January, but we don't know that if Ten Hag wants him or not. So maybe Chelsea can buy him because I don't see any other top centre backs in the market available.
Yeah, that's a problem, and I would be happy if we can get De Ligt or Koulibaly. Any of them. I just want some proven centre backs out there and who got a physical presence also. Not only I'm not a big fan of like short centre backs, but somebody like De Ligt or Koulibaly for me all day. But if we don't get them and Thomas Tuchel decides to go for Ake, for example, or I don't know, Koundé, I'm not gonna be opposed, but I'm not gonna be like, oh wow, look at this and we did this. You know what I mean? Like, but if he decides to go for them, he knows exactly what to do with them. So, So that's. But
you have to be a bit more flexible. I mean, this system is good for Chelsea. Like let's not concede first and then try to score. But now that you are losing so many players, there has to be some shift in personnel and how you are going to approach the next season, because you won the Champions League like 2 years back, right? Now, almost 2 years now.
Yeah.
And next season you guys went trophyless. So obviously this season has to be like you have to be winning trophies. I mean, that's what Chelsea is all about. Isn't it? Like you can't be going 2 seasons trophyless. So I think that's what I feel like. Obviously Tottenham are doing good, but you don't have to see Tottenham. You have to see like City and Liverpool. Because that's the aim.
Yeah, we have to answer to this challenge from other teams, and we have also our own challenge with systems that we play, because not only that we have bad players, but the system being also a problem for certain players to adapt. So Thomas Tuchel need to work on those issues too, because in the Premier League you got found out. The only way you're gonna keep winning with one system is probably to get more quality. Antonio Conte, when he was at Chelsea Football Club, the first season, nobody knew exactly how to deal with Chelsea 3 at the back situation. We won the league. The second season, we were awful because everybody found us out. They knew how we play, and we didn't have enough quality to reinforce the system. So I would like to see a little bit of flexibility this season, and let's wait and see what's going to happen. So for you, Man United, what's going on with the guy that you want to hijack from Arsenal, Martinez?
Yeah, look, yesterday I told you about that. Arsenal are willing to give 33 plus add-ons, but Ajax want 40 million upfront, and United are willing to pay that. And he wants to come to United as well because he wants to play with Ten Hag. I think that's the latest on that. But again, I'm not sure that United. After 3 weeks of no activity with United, all of a sudden we are trying to hijack deals. We did it with Malacia, and now we are trying to Martinez. So this new strategy of let's other teams talk, and we'll hijack the deal in between. I'm not sure that United are that capable. But yeah, we do want Martinez. That looks like it. You mentioned right now, short centre backs. But apparently Ten Hag likes short centre backs because we were in for Timber as well, and he is like 5'10", and Martinez is even smaller. He is only 5'9". So he is not valuing physicality too much. He wants good ball players in the back four or whatever. Plus, he can play centre defensive midfield as well. Obviously, he's a centre back first. Yeah. And being left-footed, you can always try him at left back. So, the consensus is that they want him as they are seeing them as a utility player. But I don't think you are going to spend 40 million on a utility player, considering we don't have a big budget as well. So, but there is, we want to find. We already signed De Jong. I think De Jong will be done by this week, and then Malacia also. So that's a left back and a number 8. So then we have to move on to a centre back, then a right winger, basically Anthony, and then probably Christian Eriksen. I think that's going to be United's business, 4 players, which is not going to be good enough.
Do you have a backup plan for number 9? It's going to be Ronaldo and Martial. That's it.
The problem is that Martial is not really keen on staying at United, but we can't offload him, we can't sell him because he's on 250. Who is going to pay him 250 on loan, or even buy him? And I don't think he wants to go to another loan club, because we faced lots of problems giving him to Sevilla because they didn't want to pay his wages. So we were paying most of it. So it is very difficult to offload Martial. But I wouldn't mind him, because the last time he played under Dutch manager, he top scored for us. I think he got 14 goals under Louis van Gaal in 2014. Not 14, sorry, 16. So,
yeah, can you believe, I've been deluded for years about Martial. At some point, I was pushing the agenda to get him at Chelsea. I don't know, just because I was watching him at Monaco when he was a kid. And in my mind, he's still that's the 18 years old kid, from Monaco. Yeah. And I don't know, for me, he never grew up. He's still a kid, and I still have some hope that, this year is going to be his year, just like Rashford. This year is his year. He's still a kid. And you realize that he's 24 or 25, something like that. You're okay, now I can see that it's not a kid anymore, and he need to step up, So
yeah, the problem with Martial is that even I like him, but I think the last season before this one, I think everyone lost lots of faith in him, because there was this one game against Sheffield United at home, and he was very, very bad. Very bad. He missed an open goal as well. So that was probably the last straw for lots of United fans. But again, there was another game, in the Manchester derby. He literally got the ball from our corner to another corner, and Luke Shaw scored. So he has the talent, but he's not a out and out number 9. He's more of a Firmino kind of player. He does the linking up play. He's got a very good curling shot on him. I think he will do well in I don't know, maybe AC Milan or something in the Serie A. He will be good.
Yeah, you're right.
So he has a Ballon d'Or clause inside his contract. You just mentioned, right? At 19 years old, he was very good. So that's why we inserted that clause.
So people, thank you for stopping by. We are over 120 right now. If you can help me get 100 likes. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do it. The channel is for the people. We don't care the team that you support. You can call us for free. The link is there on top of the chat. Come and bring the banter, bring the fight. That's what we do here. That's what football is all about. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Mama Bear still in the house. DJ, and we have Chelsea Perspective and everybody in the chat. Thank you so much. Feel free to join us, me and Herbert. Let's see. So, people, as you can tell here, Tottenham have signed Richarlison on a permanent deal. Here we go. First part of the paperwork now signed with Everton after full agreement on personal terms. Fee will be 50 million. That is a very good price, I have to admit it. Guaranteed plus add-ons. Richarlison on his way for medical test in Brazil. Wow. Deal done. Here we go. Antonio Conte just got his Diego Costa. This brother is going to destroy the Premier League. He's going to play in the Champions League. It's going to give him extra motivation. And Antonio Conte been very smart here because Harry Kane got injured often. Remember, like he will be out for half of the season. But when he comes back for some reason, he scores just for fun. So they have a very good cover. I don't think he's going to be a number 2. Antonio Conte might decide to play him up in front with Harry Kane. Can you imagine Harry Kane and Richarlison running at you? Oh my goodness. And Sonny from whatever position he's going to be. This is scary stuff, people. I'm telling you, this is scary thing. If Tottenham Hotspurs can't win a trophy this time around, the Spurs thing is real because they have everything. They have a better transfer window, better than Chelsea, better than Manchester United. They can compete with Liverpool. They can compete with Man City. Antonio Conte actually beat Manchester City and Liverpool last season without these players. Just imagine what Antonio Conte is going to be capable of doing. I hate to say it, but I'm a little afraid. Let me say it. You know, I'm afraid of this team. You have to take them very, very seriously. All right, let me read a few more comments from you guys. I think my brother Vasya, my brother Vasya was telling us that Memphis Depay is for sale. I don't know what price, 15 million or something like that. I don't think we need him at Chelsea Football Club, but you can send him back to Manchester United because he started over there, over there at Manchester United. So Depay, he can bring all his record. He's a very good musician. He can make songs, right? Rapper. And yeah, do it. Mama Bear said that only 49 likes. Please, let's get 100 likes. It doesn't cost us anything. It's gonna take you just 1 second, my friend, and you are done. Mama Bear also asked early on about Neymar Jr. He's more a superstar right now than a football player. He plays very good for Brazil, but for in the club level, it's a lot of drama, and he got injured a lot. So I'm afraid that he's not gonna handle the pressure, the physicality in the Premier League. So I will pass on Neymar Jr. Mama Bear also support all the Scottish players like Billy Gilmore because she's half Scottish and half Russian and half Kentucky, right? Half Kentucky, half American, half everything. Okay. It's a thing. Okay, United. All right, let's see. Mr. Kisich Say Pulisic got the number 10 jersey based on his performance under Lampard. What change that people want us to believe he's not a flop now? Yeah, to call somebody a flop, you have to play him in the right position and give him a chance. Run off games and let's judge him after that. We got both wing backs back, boss. Yes, we got Reece James and also Chile. Chile actually is training already with Kalim Hassan-Odoi with the academy, so they are getting ready for the season and get ready because they are going to do some damage. Can't wait to see right side. James and Raphinha. Yeah, Reece James and Raphinha from the right hand side. Imagine the damage that they can cause. But we need to have a very good finisher, okay? At the end, we need end product, because what the point of crossing balls in the box and nobody is there to take them? Imagine if Olivier Giroud was there, waiting for those balls. That was going to be something. But I'm very confident about what Kai Havertz can do this season. I think he's going to improve. He's only 22 years old. People need to understand that. He's going to get better next season. Give him a little bit of time. Mr. Sanya, hey, how are you doing? Why is Chelsea concentrating on Raphinha and Dembele, yet they don't have desire of joining? We should stop it, because if they come, will be another Lukaku. Yeah, you got a point. But this time, I think it's a little different than Lukaku, because those players are going to move regardless, and Barcelona don't have money. So if they come to Chelsea, listen, if you come to Chelsea, you just do your job, okay? I don't care if you didn't like us to begin with. If you can just do your job, okay? That's it. That's all we ask for, okay? So Tottenham Hotspurs fans, where are you at, man? Join the conversation. Let us know. So let me remind you, Tottenham got Bissouma, who, by the way, is cleared, okay? He had some issues with the police and all that, but now he was acquitted. He's clean. He didn't do anything wrong. So Tottenham Hotspurs got their man Bissouma, and now they got Richarlison, they got the Perisic, and in January they got two more signings, right? Like Kulusevski and the other guy that I forgot his name. So that 4 quality signings, and they are working on other targets too. Clément Langlais, you can call him Langlet or whatever, but he's French, and they are working on him. They are working on Bremer, and they are working on other targets. So I am expecting Tottenham Hotspurs to sign at least a couple more key signings, and that is going to be something else. Like, the starting 11 is scary. They are working on their bench now, and I don't want to even think about it, man. It's going to be something else. Hello, everybody. Mr. Scott, nice to see you, brother. Get in the comment. Call us. The link is on top there. You can just click and join me and Herbert. Herbert, whenever you're ready, brother, you can jump, or if you are walking, it's okay. Don't rush. No pressure, no nothing. Take your time. I'm just telling you that you can jump.
I was just...
You can jump anytime, bro. Yeah.
I was just, listening to you about Tottenham, right? I mean, they got Richarlison. I think he won't start outright because they have a front three of Son, Kane, and Kulusevski. I think that's their preferred front three. But they have, as you mentioned, bench strength. So if Son has a bad game, they can get on Perisic. If Kulusevski has a bad game, they can get on Richarlison.
Yeah.
Right, and then they are looking for a right back in Jet Spence as well, because they don't have a right back. I mean, Emerson Royal is not exactly what they need. And as you said, they are working on Bremer as well, and Clement Longley, because I don't think they want Davinson Sanchez next year as a part of their back three. So in depth, they have what is it? Starting 11 is like proper like a contest side because they have what is this? The French goalkeeper in Lloris, and if they get Jet Spence, the right back, then they can have Romero, Dyer, and Clement Longley, and then Reguilon, and then the midfield looks like Højbjerg, Bentenko, and then the three of, as I said, like Kane, Pulisic, and so on.
Yeah.
So that's a very good starting 11, and like they are really trying to get that not just the third position, like they're aiming for second as well. I don't think they can win the league, but at least they can challenge Liverpool or City either way. And,
they're gonna take some point off big teams. So making
I mean, you mentioned, didn't they beat both the teams, both the top two teams?
Yeah. So it's going to be something next season. Have you heard anything about Ronaldo? Is he still looking for a team in the Champions League, or he's gonna stay at Man United?
I think he'll stay at United. Last week there was some discussions that Jorge Mendes, his agent, like he was talking to Bayern actually.
Yeah.
And he was not saying that take Ronaldo, like he was just offering Ronaldo because Mendes has lots of other clients as well. So, but obviously no one will buy him because he's on too much wages. Like it's upwards of 600, 700. So no one can pay that for a 38-year-old. So he will stay at United and for the first time in his career wear that Europa League badge. I mean, I don't know if he'll play in that league or not. I don't know if there's a contract in him that he can't play in the Europa League for his own brand image or something. But he is not going anywhere.
It's gonna be strange, really, to see him like on Thursday night. Oh my goodness!
That's what United does to you.
That's the end of an era, man. Cristiano Ronaldo in Europa League. No,
like he's Mr. Champions League. He's Mr. Champions League and he's playing in the Europa League.
Oh my goodness. Man.
It could have gotten even worse. Because we didn't get Europa League. We were like, by default, we got Europa League because Brighton beat West Ham. And if West Ham would have beaten Brighton, we would have been in Conference League.
Yeah, Conference League. Oh my goodness. But, Europa League is going to be very competitive next season with Arsenal and the transfer that they are having right now, and other teams from other countries also are very, very strong. So it's not going to be like a walk in the park, like, okay, we are Manchester United, we're going to win it, kind of. No, it's going to be a fight. Yeah, just imagine Ronaldo in Kazakhstan, like on Thursday night. Like very cold over there, and then you fly back to London and play on, like, I don't know, Sunday, early Sunday, stuff like that. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
I mean, look, if I was Ronaldo, I would look to leave United. Like, I don't know why he's staying. Like, he doesn't need the money. Like, I think he's the most followed person on Instagram, isn't he? Mm-hmm. Like, he can make, he's one of the most marketable humans in the world. So he doesn't need United's money.
Like the first soccer player to have like $1 billion, something like that. So he doesn't really need money. Or if he was too serious about his career, he has to take his salary cut. He need to find some other ways of making his money.
But there are no teams, right? There are no other teams who are looking for a striker, right? So where would he go? That's the thing also. Like, no other team needs a striker.
He can go in Portugal. You have somebody like Ronaldo in your team. Like, it's about the wage. If he's gonna take a salary cut and they say, okay, I'm going back to Portugal, or some other team, some Borussia Dortmund or something, if they can afford to pay him, like, let's say
that's the problem,
and then go and play Champions League, because time is ticking, man. Time is ticking. But
there's some rumors like with Chelsea as well. Like, Chelsea wants Ronaldo, because you obviously don't have a striker now. So there was some rumors like 2 weeks back, but I think his career is going to be finished by the next season. I think the next season is probably the last because after it's the World Cup as well.
Yeah.
So I think the next season is probably going to be the last one in the top flight. Then he might go to MLS or something like Bale.
Okay, people, let me just read some of your comments here. You know that the show is for the people. You decide about the topic, and you can join me. The link is there on top of the chat, so feel free to join me and let's have a conversation. Let me just end this poll. I asked you guys early on to tell me who is having a better transfer window so far. So let's see the result. Who won? Tottenham Hotspurs with 36%. Manchester City 36%. Wow, so equal. So people said Tottenham and City are just on top there. You can't even compare. City actually got Haaland and they got Alvarez. Alvarez, he was killing over there in Brazil, and he's gonna stay at City the way I see it, because City just sold Jesus. They might sell Sterling, so they're gonna need some power in front. So Alvarez and Haaland, very good signings. So I agree with you. And Tottenham Hotspurs, wow. You know, Richarlison, Bissouma, Perisic, and 2 players that they bought in January. Let's just put them all together, you know, as they were bought in this window, kind of. So just telling you that overall they are doing a great job. And then Arsenal came third with 16% of the vote, and Liverpool the last with 10%. But Liverpool, they got three players. I think Ramsey, I think Ramsey guy is from Scotland, right? The left back, and then they got Nounes, Darwin Núñez, and they got Cavallo, right? Yeah, Cavallo that they got from Fulham, our noisy neighbors in London. So they got 3 good signings. Probably not flashy, not bling bling. Only Núñez is kind of bling bling, but I think they have a very good window so far for Liverpool. So yeah, there we go. Tottenham and City on top, and then Arsenal, and then the last one, Liverpool. Arsenal are doing also madness. Let me continue to read some of your comments here, my friend. Really, I would like to see Raphinha at Chelsea Football Club, according to Scott. Him and James, nice. Yeah, Raphinha and Reece James are gonna do some business. They're gonna destroy some teams. And Vasia said that Chelsea are ready to pay 60 million, but he still wants Barcelona. Yeah, he already agreed personal terms since March with Barcelona. That's why he wanna try the last minute to see if Barcelona can come up with some money somehow, so he can go there. You know, many South Americans, their dream is to play for Barcelona and Real Madrid. Sorry, Real Madrid first. Imagine defenses gaps left open. Yeah, if we get some gaps, we can do some damage, right? Reece James and Raphinha. That's what you mean, Mama Bear. Kazakhstan. Chopin. Okay. Scott said, imagine if we have... You're talking about Neymar Jr. Kai Havertz, Sterling, and Raphinha in our front line. Listen, a team is not made only on big names, okay? Not only if you have big names and then you're gonna beat everybody up. That is good on paper, but if you have many people who can't defend, who can't track back, and then you are in trouble. Neymar Jr., Kai Havertz, Sterling, Raphinha in the front line. Yeah, you got a point, but what I'm trying to say is you also need people who can work hard, who can make other people shine, People like N'Golo Kante will make everybody shine, That's what I mean. How about Armando Broja? Armando Broja, it looks like he's going to stay because we were linked with Richarlison. Richarlison just signed for Tottenham Hotspurs. So in front, Lukaku is on loan. So we're gonna need Broja at some point. I just hope that we can keep him because we can't really rely on Timo Werner because we know how he is. So okay, Werner, baby, Werner. Koulibaly agent is expected to meet Chelsea Football Club. Let's wait and see what's gonna happen. That is from Tony254. Okay, I have so many comments here, people. Probably I'm not gonna be able to read each of them. Otherwise, we're not gonna talk about football anymore. Memphis Depay for 20 million is a good deal. It's a steal. I don't know if it's a steal, but I think it's a good deal. He still can provide few goals here and there, but he had an ACL injury. He's been suffering also with some other injuries here and there at Barcelona. But he's a very good squad player at Chelsea if we buy him. But he might be a number one choice somewhere else. I don't think Thomas Tuchel rate him though. Khalidou, we already read that, my brother. Will Chelsea need striker in case they sign Neymar? Sign Neymar? I mean, this Neymar situation is just a dream, and I don't think it's gonna happen. Spurs are pushing so hard in the transfer window. I agree with you. They are the best so far. Argentina from Michael, my brother. Get some sleep, it's still night. Get some sleep, my brother. With our killers, they won't do it. Okay. Scott, it is not going to be business as usual next season. It's gonna be difficult. Top 4 is gonna be very hard to get. And other small teams are going to take a lot of points from big teams. Okay. So Chelsea need to be very careful. If you look at the transfer that Aston Villa also had, it's a very good transfer so far. So we have to be very careful. Ike, good luck. You there? Mr. Good Luck, you are on the floor.
Yeah, how are you? Hi,
good,
everybody.
good. Yes, sir. Hello. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Good.
I just want to touch a little on Raphinha.
Yes, sir.
My concern is how come we want to get a player that doesn't want to play for us.
Well, I don't think he doesn't wanna. He doesn't want. There is a big difference between first choice and like completely I don't wanna play. You see what I'm trying to say? It's like, okay, my dream being to play for Barcelona or Real Madrid, just like Eden Hazard. When he moved to Chelsea, his choice was always to go to Real Madrid. But Real Madrid didn't need him back then. He moved to Chelsea, but he did what he did. But now Raphinha just thinking himself, listen, I'm 25 now. I already agreed personal terms with Barcelona for a month. This is my dream. It might not happen anymore. Let me wait for a few more days if they can afford me. It's a little different than, oh, I don't want you kind of situation, you know? But yeah, keep going.
Yeah, I understand. But my concern is the way Chelsea operates is we don't just go to the public and they make a bid. We first go underground to the team, discuss with the team, is this price okay for you? If you agree, and then we go to the player, are you okay with our bid? Are you okay with what we're doing? If you say yes, then we make an open bid. And that's how Chelsea has been operating, you know? So that's why it looks like as if we hijacked Arsenal's deal. Arsenal was making it open, Chelsea were going on the ground to secure the deal first before making it open. So Chelsea had already secured the deal on the ground with Deco and Leeds, and then made the formal bid. The club accepted. So how come Raphinha refused to accept? That's where my concern is.
Yeah, like I said, I understand your concern. I understand what you mean. But this case here is not like refusing. It's kind of another way. Even you, if you have a dream and you have a chance to make it, I think you would have done the same. Wait for a little bit.
But that's not when you can afford me. And then I'm telling you to take, I'm trying to cut down your wages. I don't have money for you, but you're forcing yourself on me. If he had made it like open, my first choice is not working, I go for my second choice. It would have been fair. But he's pushing himself on his first choice. The second choice is like chasing him at the back. Come with me, and he said no. Wait, and I just look at this as a second Lukaku.
Sorry, Mr. Good Luck. Let me tell some. Daniel, put some clothes on, bro. I don't wanna you. I put you on, but you are like you don't have your shirt on. Put some clothes, man. Put some clothes and come back, because I know you're a man, you wanna show us your abs, but come on, man. Let's keep it professional, okay? Yeah, keep going, Mr. Ike.
Yeah, so that's just my worry. I don't want it to turn to another Lukaku because
situation.
Me,
you're right. Yeah. I understand your concern. Yeah, because remember Lukaku didn't want to come to Chelsea. We forced him. We paid a lot of money. We even overpaid like 350 freaking K a week.
Inter forced him to come over because of the money, we're down on the financial crisis and all that, so they forced Lukaku on us. And then when he got here, maybe our tactics was not what he really wanted. He wanted the slow pace football in Italy, and so it didn't work for him. So he fought. He tried to see how he could go back to Italy, and that's on a loss for us. So I look at Raphinha's situation like some that is going to turn out to be like Lukaku. That's how I look at it.
Yeah, I understand. That is a very, very good concern right there. So, Mr. Daniel, now you have your shirt on. You can talk. Yes. Tell us what. Hello, you are.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning. Where are you from?
Nigeria.
All right, Niger. I had another brother last night. His name is Ojo, the same last name as yours, but he lives in Finland. But he's from Nigeria. So what do you have to say? What team you support, brother? Chelsea. Okay. So what?
So I'm hearing some rumor about Raphinha.
Okay.
So are we still getting him, or he's going to Barcelona?
He's going to Barcelona. It's not confirmed yet. He already agreed personal terms with Barcelona. Chelsea agreed fees with Leeds United, so it's up to the player now to decide. But it's still a little bit window it's still a big window because Barcelona don't have money to buy him. 60 million is too much for Barcelona, and if they can't raise that money in few days from now, and then we're gonna get him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I prefer Richarlison, but we can't get him now. He's going to Tottenham.
Say it again.
I said I prefer Richarlison.
But he already signed. Richarlison is here we go. He's having his medical right now in Brazil. He already signed for Tottenham Hotspurs. It's too late. It's too late, bro. Yeah. So So who would you like to see sign for Chelsea in case we don't sign Raphinha, and we already lost?
For me, I don't have anyone in mind now.
Okay, so everybody's done. Okay, so your transfer window is done.
We need defenders.
Defenders, okay.
And I don't want what is it called from Juve? I don't like that guy. Delete something like that.
You don't like Matisse Delete? Okay.
Yeah.
Why you don't like him?
It's not the kind of defender we need in England. So.
Okay, you think he's physically weak?
Yeah.
And he's not gonna handle the Premier League. Okay, I see your concern. How about Koulibaly?
Koulibaly will be okay, but the age.
No, come on, bro. 30 years old. It's not old for a defender. Thiago Silva is 37.
Thiago Silva has more experience than Koulibaly. So
are you sure? Are you sure about that?
Yes,
Koulibaly just won the African Cup of Nations.
Koulibaly and Thiago Silva, they are not the same.
Yeah, they are not the same in terms of style, of playing style. But
yeah, let's see. But Koundé, I think he's not coming. He's not coming to Chelsea.
Okay, he's not coming to Chelsea. Why? How do you know that? How do you know that?
Koundé will rather go to Barcelona.
Okay.
Or he will still stay in Sevilla, but I don't think he's coming to Chelsea because Sevilla have sold what is it called, the Carlos to Aston Villa. So they can't lose. Sevilla can't lose two defenders.
Okay, Diego Carlos. Yeah, I see your point. Diego Carlos moved from Sevilla to Aston Villa, and it's going to be difficult for them to sell another defender, but they are in financial issues at the moment. They already they are waiting for Chelsea to put a bid or to pay what they are demanding. So they don't have a problem because they can replace him with another player. I even heard that they are working on another defender to replace him.
And two, we need creating midfield. We don't have creating midfielder.
But you say that your shopping list is over because everybody is sold. So that means
let's see how it goes. Because we don't have creating midfield.
Okay, let me read some of the comments and I will come back to you, okay? Strip Bear said, oh, Thiago Silva wife, yeah, she is one of us, right? She celebrates on Instagram, on social media. She banters Tottenham Hotspurs. She sings with us. Yeah, Thiago Silva's wife is one of us. She's really nice. She's nice to have around. Let me read some. Why did Raphinha left Bayern? What do you mean? Raphinha left Bayern? Low contributions? I don't know. Raphinha never was at Bayern Munich. I mean, Tolisso, this is the guy that you see on the screen is not Raphinha. This is Tolisso. He used to be at Bayern Munich, and he was released on free because, wow, he got a lot of injuries, let's be honest here. So he's gonna sign for Lyon. But we're talking about Raphinha never was there. He was in Portugal, and then he went to France, play for Rennes, the same team as Mendy. They used to play together with Mendy at Rennes, and after Rennes, he moved to Leeds, And after Leeds, it's going to be his next step, which is going to be Chelsea or Barcelona. We don't know. Let's wait and see. But I don't remember him being at Bayern. I don't know if you made a mistake or something like that. Richarlison, here we go. Okay, a few more comments before I go back to Mr. Good Luck Ike somewhere in the world. Let me go. Barcelona cannot keep both Raphinha and Dembele. Yeah, that is a good point. If Chelsea don't get Raphinha, I think Dembele is gonna be on the market, and we might make a deal. So, Mr. Ojo, if you have to choose between Raphinha and Dembele, who is gonna be your choice? Huh?
I choose Raphinha.
Raphinha. Mr. Good Luck, Raphinha or Dembele?
Well, because of the age difference and injury prone, I'll go for Raphinha.
Okay, they are almost the same age though. Dembele is 24, almost 25.
Okay.
Raphinha is already 25, so it's not that big. Yeah, it's not that different. But yeah, I got you. Yeah,
Dembele will have more injury in Premier League.
Yeah, the weather is bad in England, making it even harder for people with injuries to adapt. Yeah, I got you. Somebody is.
What about we can talk about this Raheem Sterling's deal.
Yeah, bring it on. Bring it on.
I know for a fact that Man City wants 50 million quid for the lad.
Okay.
And then we are trying to beat 35, bidding for 35, 25. I don't know what's going on right now. But if I were Chelsea board, I would have just scooped the deal immediately, because I'm sure we're going to get back our money if we pay 50 million quid for that guy. Really. He's a good player, skillful, very technical, and he has Premier League experience. You know, he banged in goals, assists. So I think we should just go for him outright and stop beating about the bush.
Okay. Mr. Ojo, what do you think about Raheem Sterling?
He's a good player, but we have to let some players leave. We can't have so many wingers in Chelsea.
How about the squad depth? How about when we get injuries?
And
for me, Pulisic should go.
You want Pulisic to go? Okay.
Yes.
And excuse me. And then remember, we have 5 substitutes. This,
5 subs.
So
Yeah.
So it's highly recommended to have as much players we.
Although it's still there.
Although it's still there.
Okay. And also, back to what Mr. Joe was saying regarding Delete. I have a problem with that deal. My problem is you want to bring in Delete, and then you've kept our players such as Werner, Pulisic as a makeup or as a deal. I don't know how those players are going to feel. They're going to feel really down that we don't value them that much. So we need to just make do with them this season, or else I'm not sure we're going to get anything out of them, because we actually have shown them how we feel about them, that we could trade them for somebody else. You could imagine what Juventus is asking: 70 million plus $70 million pounds plus Werner. That is outrageous, really. That's outrageous. I don't know how our players are going to take that. And I'm hearing that now they could also take the 2 players, Pulisic and Werner, and then we give them 50 million and all that.
That's too much.
That's really going. Yeah, that's really going. That's too much for one player that has not even proven himself in Juventus. And secondly, it's going to demoralize our guys. It's going to make them feel we don't really have regards to them for them. So I would just say we should just plan to sell those guys before the season starts.
Yeah, you have to find a buyer though. You can put some players on the market, but if nobody can afford them, and then you're stuck with them. So
And two, for me, Barkley and Loftus-Cheek should leave Chelsea.
So you really want to get rid of everybody, pretty much. Who's gonna stay? You just want everybody go. What is your problem? You just want
Barkley
11
should-
players. You want to just
Barkley-
11
Barkley
players.
should
That's
go.
it. Huh?
Barkley.
What do you say?
I said Barkley should go. Barkley.
Barkley or Ross Barkley. Oh, Ross the boss Barkley should go. Wow. All right. Let's.
We are just wasting money. We are wasting money. Every
How
week.
are
And
we wasting money
we are
on what?
paying- They are paying every week, and last season he only played like 5 or 4 matches. So
It's not my money, bro. It's not my money. It's not your money. Let brother get some money, bro. Let your brother get some money. You know that he's from Nigeria, right?
I know.
Yeah, Ross Barkley is from Nigeria. Let the brother get his money. Listen, if you don't use him, it's not his fault. You don't use
he
him,
signed a
it's
contract.
not his fault. He signed a contract, bro. And listen, Ross Barkley can be a very good player in a team like Everton, West Ham. He can be a starter. So don't just put him down like that. Don't disrespect my brothers from Nigeria, Ross Barkley, like that, bro. Give him some respect, man. Some respect to Ross Barkley. Bobby Smokey in the house. Brother, talk to us.
Hey, Ogs.
Hello. Yes,
Listen,
sir.
I can't stay for long at all. I just thought
understand.
I'll jump in.
I understand, brother.
You know,
I understand.
I usually love listening to fans and hearing people's point of view because fortunately we all have a right to a point of view.
Yeah.
But when I hear some things, I just have to comment. And
Okay.
I'm like, what are we saying? Look,
Yeah.
since the beginning of time, which is about as long as I've been watching football, this is how deals have always been done. Chelsea Football Club are not here to play nursemaid to players that are on super wages.
Okay.
Timo Werner's on 270k a week.
Wow.
He's not scoring goals. I don't care how he feels. He knows where he is. He knows the time of day. He knows that it is because of his deficient performances that the club are either going to keep him on the bench or maybe include him in some sale.
Yeah.
If he wants to sulk because the club is using him for negotiations, well, he better pray it works, because if he stays at the club and continues sulking, he will be on the bench. You see, what people don't understand now is, as it were, there's a new sheriff in town.
Yeah.
The whole board and the whole leadership, the whole management, the whole ownership system of Chelsea has changed.
Exactly.
The Bowley Clear Capital Consortium, they're not playing. You don't invest £4.25 billion, the biggest sale of a sporting franchise in history,
Yeah.
and not aim at achieving the bread and butter of your profits, which is
Yes.
success. Now, these people, people are looking at them thinking, oh, Coach, Chelsea can't afford this. Let me tell you something. Clear Lake Capital, by the mere purchase and the terms of the purchase they made with Chelsea, should tell everybody, one, they're not skinflints. Their pockets are very deep.
Yes.
And two, they're not scared of spending money. They just don't want to waste money. Then they want to set Chelsea up in such a way that the playing staff and then the stadium will help them generate the profits to fulfill their vision for the club.
Yes.
They're not here to pander to these prima donna players. That's why they got rid of Lukaku. And although the getting rid of Lukaku was just a complete show of confidence in Tuchel and that they'll back him, and that's why they're negotiating for De Ligt, because we definitely need defenders. So all this, what does Timo feel? All the absolute kibosh. I don't care. We're not here to care
It's
about
business. It's
exactly
results-based business.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If he wants us to feel any other type of way, start scoring goals. My goodness me! I mean, people work. You work, and if you don't perform in your job,
you're out. You'll be
exactly.
sacked. Yeah.
Your boss doesn't care what you feel. He wants to see profits. He wants to see productivity. And this guy's on 270k a week.
Yeah.
272.
Oh, there you go.
272. And that's why I said we should ship him out immediately, because he's going to suck more. We're not going to get the best out of him anymore.
Well,
really.
you know, the thing about shipping out players is you see, right now it is a buyer's market. It's another thing people fail to understand. It's very difficult to sell players at the moment. That's why Bowley's trying to put in a lot of swap deals. Why is that? Because people don't understand that there are very few clubs with money like Chelsea. Chelsea has money.
Yes.
The English clubs have money. And a lot of these European clubs are struggling. That's why I don't really believe this Barcelona Raphinha thing. We have people saying, "Oh, Barcelona are going to get 250 million in what is it? TV rights."
Yeah.
250 million. Wow, whoopee doo. That's probably Chelsea's transfer budget, and that doesn't do anything towards their 1.2 billion debt. So I don't know. All this is the age-old propaganda machine, media propaganda machine that Barcelona has that tries to keep them relevant.
Yeah.
They can't afford that deal. They can't afford to pay Leeds 65 million, not to mention the wages. Chelsea have agreed with Leeds 65 million for Raphinha, in which they've dropped 55 million on the table up front. They've written up a contract with this guy, giving him 3 times what he's earning at Leeds. I mean, that's more than reasonable.
Yeah.
Now, it's up to him to take it, but I think he'll be a fool not to take it. To a club that no matter even, I mean, he's an adult. He needs to make money himself.
Yeah.
No matter even if it was his childhood
dream or whatever. The end of the day, make your own dreams.
But Barcelona are telling their playing staff to take a 50% wage cut. They offered Dembele 115,000 a week, as opposed to 280 that he's currently on. That's why he's stalling. I think a lot of this might be to try and bully or frighten Dembele to sign the contract, because as at the end of today...
Yeah, that is a good point.
As at the end of the day, he has no club. And, you know, Chelsea are now looking away. PSG don't want him. So where's he going to go? Which is a big question.
Yeah,
nowhere. A player like that, his agent will always find him somewhere. But the big boys aren't in for him anymore. So, I don't know. I think we've got to be a bit more pragmatic and just wait and see how things develop. I am for the De Ligt deal. I think if Chelsea succeed in bringing in De Ligt and Koulibaly, my goodness me.
We're going to be fine. How much are you willing to spend on somebody like De Ligt? Because I'm not happy about the structure, if you have to believe on the report. Like, give them Werner and Pulisic or somebody else, ZH. Like, players plus 50 million. It sounds a little bit too much for me. How much are you willing to pay for him, Bobby?
Well, we're not sure that's true to start with.
Yeah,
And if players are in the deal, well, it's a negotiation. I can see why they would ask for Pulisic over Werner. Not only is he a better player, but he's of higher commercial value because he's an American and he reaches into that market. But it is for that reason we won't be selling him. You know, I don't think he'll be part of any deal. Werner will be. Werner is a good player in the right league, but somehow he's not really doing it in Chelsea. Because there's no time, there's no space. It's very difficult for strikers who are marked as heavily as they are in England to perform. So maybe that slow-paced league in Italy is probably the best place for him. So I don't know. I think that the price they put on the Ligt is what, about 75 million.
75 only? I think 75 we have to go for it. 75 I would take that risk. But I heard that he got some kind of release clause over 100 million, something like that.
120 million euro release clause.
Wow.
Which works out at about 75 or 80 million pounds, thereabouts.
Yeah.
So that's why they're saying, look, why don't we give you some money and add a player to it? Because the Ligt's wages won't be small either. So we may as well ship somebody out to ship him in. You see, all this, yet again, is the battle to be compliant with financial fair play. This is why Man City are trying to get rid of Sterling, to balance their books. This is why, because Sterling's on 300k a week in Man City. This is why even PSG is looking at offloading Neymar, who's on 650k a week. I mean, some of the money PSG are paying.
Oh my God!
It's obscene.
It's crazy.
And I promise you, after the World Cup, because a lot of them are sort of part of the government that's doing the World Cup. After the World Cup, they're going to come for PSG and Man City big time. That's why Man City is panicking. Man City is trying to get its books in order because they know they're targeted. They're already on a warning. PSG, they think they're safe because they've got people sat in UEFA. You know, they're hosting the World Cup. They think they're safe. But let me tell you, if Michel Platini and Sepp Blatter could eventually be caught up with, eventually they'll catch up with these guys, no matter how big and glorious they think they are.
How much is Mbappe earning? How much is Mbappe earning weekly? 1 million.
Mbappe is on 1.2 million a week. I mean, that's obscene.
That's crazy.
It's obscene.
That's not more football. That's not football.
Wow, that is the.
And what is really upsetting about this is that it's gone political. Because, you know, France France is buying oil and gas off Qatar and all this.
It's all politics behind this. But politics didn't start with France and PSG though. It started with Barcelona, Real Madrid, the King, the Catalonia government. Like all those traditional clubs in the past, they used to have some connection with the government or with companies. So pretty much not like the right, even Bayern Munich, they had some connection with whatever regime it was. So I understand that now it's getting crazy with Qatar and all that, but kind of,
don't get me wrong. We all enjoy the high finance aspect of football in particular. We enjoy it. It helps the game. But now, I mean, I cannot. I was struggling to understand why you would even pay a footballer £100,000 a week. I mean, to me, that's why. Okay, the commercial value, the returns of the player to the club. Okay, I can accept that. But 1.2 million? Are you crazy? Why?
That is a lot of money.
That's too much. That's too much. I could.
Yeah.
What is he doing? What is he even generating to that club?
That tells you it's over. It's more than football. It's politics. It's other things behind it.
Wow.
And the owner too. Qatar. They got money. They don't want to be bullied. So they're gonna say, okay, if you want money, if you wanna see what it is, we're gonna show you. Kind of, you don't bully us. Kind of attitude. And I'm kind of okay, not really okay, but let me make sense here. The first time ever, like in the history of football, like somebody come to your nose and get a player from Real Madrid. They've been doing it every single season. They want Eden Hazard, they got him. They want somebody from somewhere. They just take everybody's best players. right in their noses because they got money. Now they are complaining about money. Oh, Mbappe stayed there for money. But Real Madrid also were offering crazy amount of money too. Less than what a country like Qatar can offer, but they were offering crazy amount of money. Even the sign-on fee, he was on free, but they were offering already like 200 million for Mbappe just to sign for them. And then
for that reason, I'm like you. I like it because it's good that they get a slap in the face.
Yes.
But you see, this is yet again. People think, oh, this player wants to go to Barcelona. He wants to go to Madrid. Their history. These players don't give a stuff about their history.
Yeah.
The South American boys, yes, they were brought up watching them and dreaming about playing for them. Yeah, I'll give you that. But no player goes to play for a club because of their history. They want to make history with the club, number one. And number two, the pool of Real Madrid and Barcelona was and is the stupendous amount of wages they give these players.
Yes, of course.
Playing
Bobby.
in a nice sunny climate.
That's the problem. Like people make it sounds like, oh, they're coming to us because they're coming to pay for free because they love us. There is a lot of money involved too.
Of course, that's the propaganda spin, isn't it? For the clubs.
Man.
And then also playing in Spain, nice weather.
Nice weather. You can go to the beach on the weekend. You go to the beach and all that. You see?
Yeah. A weak league that you only play maybe 4 or 5 very serious games in a season.
Of course.
The rest of the time you're playing practice games preparing you for the Champions League.
Yeah.
I mean, who doesn't want that?
Yeah.
So that's why they want to go there.
Mm-hmm.
It's certainly different to coming to England where you get on the pitch and there's no game that isn't blood and thunder. It's tough.
Very, very tough.
Through. And not as well paid. So of course you're going to want to go to Spain.
Of course. So people, thank you for stopping by. We are almost 150 people watching right now. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, join us. The link is there on top of the chat. It's free of charge for everybody. Thank you so much. Okay, so Bobby, do you have any breaking news for us again today? What is going to happen
We're
next?
waiting for the outcome of Deco's meeting with Chelsea.
It's going to happen today, right?
Yeah, I mean, what happened wasn't. People were getting upset, but it wasn't unusual to me. Deco and Raphinha had an agreement on personal terms with Barcelona 4 months ago.
Yeah.
And it's only natural that he will go there, as an ex-player and so on, although he's an ex-player of Chelsea as well. But he's close to them, and he'll go there and say, look, these guys have put down the money that Leeds want for this player. They've also offered personal terms. What are you going to do about it? And if they turn around and say, well, we can't match that, he'll say, okay, well, fine. I just thought I'll respect you and come see you first, and then we'll go talk to Chelsea tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm not bothered about that.
Okay, guys. So, like I said, you see, we are calm. Calm down, man. Calm down. We got it. Don't panic. Don't panic.
Well, I'm not panicking, but I'm just I don't think it's the right move because
he didn't choose us, Bobby. So Bobby came a little bit late. So what Mr. Ike is saying here is that he got his choice. So if he's gonna choose Chelsea now, he's gonna be forced to join Chelsea because his choice is Barcelona. So that could put us in the same situation as Lukaku. What do you think about it?
I think this is a little bit different because, first of all, there's it's wrong to generalize and say two people are the same. I think Lukaku is a different player in that he's very ego driven. There's some issues there. He spits his dummy out of the pram when he doesn't get his way. Plus, he knows in his heart of hearts that performing in the English Premier League is a whole different thing to, Italy. So I think he was concerned that he was harming his career. Raphinha is different. I look at Raphinha quite simply like this. I'm a computer engineer, and I've always wanted to work for Google. But then suddenly Apple come and give me an offer. Yeah. And I look at it and I say, okay, I'll go work for Apple. It doesn't really matter. I think.
Okay, good. Okay, good.
Let Bobby finish, please. Let Bobby finish.
I just want that the same point he just did. That's where I just want to go. Now, you talked about Apple. You talked about Google. So when Apple came, Apple was your second choice. So did you keep Apple waiting so that your first choice will listen to you or play with you? There's a limit to where they could wait for you. They've seen your mind is already in Google.
But we're still in the limit, bro. We're still in the limit. It's only a few days. We're still on the limit. Like nothing is. It's like, the preseason already started, and then you're still making us wait or something. Today is the 30th. Dembele is going to make his decision today because he's going to be a free agent few hours from now.
Exactly. But do you know that that deal is holding up other deals?
No, it's just one day. I can wait. All big deals takes time.
Concluded Raphinha, I am 100% sure the whole weight will be in Sterling. The whole weight will be in the light. Now it's confusing. Nobody knows what's going on. A good deal or a first deal will open up for the first, second, and third. That's how it goes. So we are still waiting for Raphinha, and then we don't know if we're going to have Dembele or not. Do you know tomorrow if Dembele agrees that he's going to join Chelsea, I'm not sure we'll go for Raphinha anymore. And also, Raphinha is also putting himself in a situation where if Barcelona doesn't meet up, Chelsea might change their mind. And then you see Arsenal coming in. And then, exactly, Raphinha might end up staying in Leeds because Arsenal is not going to match the wages.
He's leaving. He already did his crying thing. And he already did his crying thing around the stadium. So he's going to start. He's not staying at Leeds, bro. Listen, give it a chance today. Let's see what the meeting today with Deco is going to bring us. It's been like 2 days. Why are we panicking? 2 days. Let it go. Let's talk about it. Tomorrow
is with us.
What?
That's just the idea. His mind is not with us.
No,
I don't care if you do the job for me, bro. I don't care.
What you understand by the word personal terms? They're terms. You need to negotiate. He's been offered terms. Now he has to look at those terms and come back with his terms. That's the negotiation.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. But do you know that Chelsea has offered him 150? Yeah. I'm 100% sure if Barcelona offers him 100, he's going for Barcelona.
No.
He does. I'm serious. Because his mind is there. It's like you working for somewhere you loved.
Nobody can tell for sure, bro. Nobody can tell for sure. We are just speculating here. Let's wait and see what's going to happen. We can't.
Do you know why I say no categorically? Because you're talking as if it's the personal terms that secures the player. Barcelona still have to pay that 65 million to Leeds.
That's the problem.
And they can't afford it.
Exactly. That is where we have the upper hand. Because even if he accepts Barcelona a personal bid, Leeds will not accept for Barcelona because Barcelona can match.
He already has personal terms with Barcelona.
He agreed personal terms with Barcelona 4 months ago. That's the thing.
Oh, really? So now Leeds is what's holding him back. Yeah. Okay,
so the discussion Deco must have had with Barcelona is, listen, guys, some serious people have turned up. Are you going to pay for this guy?
Yeah.
And if Barca say, look, we can't pay for him, or wait for our TV money to come through, he's going to say, well, time really waits for no one, and he's going to Chelsea. It's not the end of the world for Raphinha to play for Chelsea. It's quite a privilege, to be honest.
Yeah,
and he's not going to be badly treated. The terms of his employment will be very favorable. It's more than just the money. So
Yeah, listen.
I feel confident. Maybe I'm wrong because
I'm confident too. I'm confident too. And also, I don't care if you are not a Chelsea fan and you come play for us. Listen, many players are not even Chelsea fans. Timo Werner wanted to play for Liverpool. Kai Havertz wanted to go to Real Madrid. And they had some, circumstances with the virus, and nobody could afford them. We got them. They got the job for us. They got us the Champions League. I don't care as long as you do your job. I pay you money. You score me goals. You win me trophies and games. That's it, bro. Like, for people who are making it sounds like, you have to be like a proper Chelsea. You have to show us love. Bro, this is business the end of the day, So
it's not just business, it's life.
Yeah, it's life. I mean, it's life. Yeah. So you play, bro. I don't care about if you support it, if you wanted to go to Barcelona or whatever. Listen, come do the job for us. This guy, this brother is already proven in the Premier League. I think the price is still good, and Thomas Tuchel likes him. Listen. We've been complaining about the board not supporting our managers. Now, if they're gonna support him, he got him. That's the way it is.
I think they're just keeping us waiting, and Barcelona is waiting for the big money for their midfield that belongs from United. And once they get that money, they could be able to pay Leeds.
But they have to pay 60 million on Lewandowski. They still have Christensen of all people to register. They have Frank Kessie to register. Where the money is going to come from, even if they get 200 million, they have debt to pay every single month. Reimburse the banks and all that. Right. So it doesn't mean that you got 200 million. You have to spend all the 200 million on players. It doesn't work that way. Even Christensen and Kessie, yes, they are free. But free just mean that you're not giving money to Chelsea. You're going to give part of the money to Christensen and his agent for sign-on fees. So let's say Christensen market value, let's say, is 40 million. They can say, okay, we're going to pay you 20 million with your agent. They'll save some money because they didn't pay Chelsea, but free doesn't mean free in football, my brother. It's a lot of money involved on that one.
That's true.
So even with their TV deals, they are not going to be able to pay everybody.
To pay Leeds.
And Lewandowski is like their main target, let's be honest. They want him at any cost right now. So I don't know. That's why they want to keep them
100%. Ogs, it's natural to feel anxious because Chelsea actually need Raphinha. We need to start the rebuild. We've lost a lot of players, so it's fine. But I would look 6 or 7 years ago, you wouldn't even know all this. You wouldn't have all this information.
Yeah,
when deals were getting done and these things were going on and. Fans didn't get to know. It's only because of social media. That we're looking into the detail and we have the opportunity to give ourselves
to
anxiety.
know what's going on inside. You're right.
But as I said, we don't know the future. Nobody knows. But honestly, in terms of logic and the financial sense that is laid out before us. It makes no sense for Raphinha to go anywhere else other than Chelsea. It's just as simple as that.
Exactly.
I agree.
Exactly. If Chelsea backs up, since your mind is not here, we're no more interested. I'm sure Raphinha is going to have a hard time because he might not go to Barcelona because Leeds are not going to agree, and Arsenal as well cannot be able to back up what Leeds want. That's why I said he might end up in back in Leeds.
Arsenal definitely don't have an infinite sum of money. They've already done some deals in the transfer market. They're chasing after somebody else for about 45 million, and they haven't got Champions League football. So they're restricted. Chelsea have not only a need, we can offer this guy fully first team football. We need him in the squad. We're going to pay him decent wages. The whole contract with Chelsea is never a bad one in terms of your welfare, taking care of your family and that. So what's the problem? I mean, I don't.
So what is it? If we can give him all that to make him happy, what is he still waiting on?
Because he agreed already with them, being a little bit loyal to say,
he agreed, but Barcelona has already tabled what they can offer for Leeds, and Leeds rejected. So why are you still waiting?
Okay, let me explain it like this. Right? 2 days ago, Chelsea. Well, I'm just making it very simple. 2 days ago, Chelsea walked up to Leeds and said, we want to buy Raphinha. Leeds told Chelsea 65 million. Chelsea said, fine, deal done, we'll pay it. Will you take 55 million up front? Leeds says, fine, great, deal done, rubber stamped. But, of course, the player can't be yours until you set up a personal terms and agreement with the player. It's just 2 days ago. That night, Todd Bowley, without sleeping, met his lawyers, drew up personal terms, and the morning it was dropped at the Leeds office for Raphinha's people to look at. Meanwhile, that morning that the proposal was there, Raphinha's people, not fully knowing any of this, had already, according to their schedule, gone to Barcelona because it was the birthday party of the Barcelona president.
Of course.
And while they were there, Deco said, okay, we've got information that this deal has gone through in London. I want to ask you, are you going to basically pay the money Leeds want? If not, we're meeting with Chelsea the next day. Clearly, they've said they're not doing it, or they said, okay, wait for this, that, and the other. And the next day, which is today, he's meeting with Chelsea. So I don't see any delay there.
Okay, fine. Look at where I want to come in. Okay, just like I said earlier before you came in, Bob. Chelsea, first of all, before putting out a bid, go underground and ask the club, are you interested? Yes, I'm interested. This is how I'm going to pay. Is that okay with you? Should I place a bid? If agreed, then Chelsea goes to the player and the manager and also tell them, this is what I want to come up with. Is that okay? Once it's okay, before the bid is being put out in public. So
no, Chelsea, the problem is there are two perspectives here, right? You are talking about the player perspective, which is another completely business, and the club business.
The player perspective has already been agreed underground with Deco before it was out. That's what I'm trying to say. That's why you don't hear Chelsea putting bids out. They first of all go underground with you, find out if you're okay with what they want to present. If you're okay with it before they go public. Okay, that's
listen.
That's what happened.
It's so confusing. This thing is so confusing. Let's wait and see until the end, because you are just confusing me right now. But we're gonna get this deal done. That's the bottom line. Just wait for me to come here from work tonight and start celebrating, and then I'm gonna tell you I told you so, because this is so confusing. You don't wanna accept the fact that we are doing the right thing. We follow the process, the procedure, the way it's supposed to be. And taking 2 days is nothing in a deal, in a football. I mean, I don't know how to explain that, but just wait, man. Let's wait and see what's gonna happen. Otherwise, we're gonna
I believe we're gonna have Raphinha for sure. I believe we're gonna have Raphinha. So my concern is let it not be like Lukaku, somebody who doesn't want to be here, and then we're forcing him to be with us. That's all. We gave him open hands. Please join us. We'll give you everything you need, but you're looking elsewhere. And then when you can't get what you want elsewhere, and then you're coming back to us, okay, I want you. I just want to see what he's going to say after Chelsea signs him. Oh, my mind was here in this club. This was my first. I just want to see what he's going to say.
He doesn't owe you that. He doesn't owe you that explanation.
But he's going to say something. His first interview, he will be asked, how do you feel about joining Chelsea?
Well, he'll tell you he's delighted. That's why he signed. You were not in his radar when he was 10 years old or 11 years old dreaming of playing with Barcelona. You've just suddenly come and you've suddenly shown him more love than the club he loves. So he's going to be delighted to sign for you and then turn around and promise you he will reciprocate that faith. Look, you said something that I found very interesting, that we forced Lukaku to come. Yeah, right. I wish somebody would force me on 320k a week. That's some really,
that's kind of a very good forcing right there.
You know what I'm saying? Lukaku's temperament cannot be transposed to somebody else. Orgs made a good point. How many players go anywhere that they initially wanted to? They're professionals. They understand that's how they ply their trade. Football is their trade. Football is how they earn their living. Football is how they take care of their families. Thiago Silva was probably brought up dreaming of playing for Flamingos. He ended up in Europe at AC Milan and at PSG and now at Chelsea, and putting in sterling performances right till he's 38 going on 39 years old. That's football. You work wherever it is you work. You may not even like your environment, but you go there every day. You put in a shift, you earn your money, you pay your family. It doesn't have anything to do with anything. You don't hate your employers. In fact, you're probably grateful that you have employers paying you as much as they do. So this is just it. It's business. It's business. What we find at Chelsea is you will find Chelsea have had a lot of great players. People like Zola, Ruud Gullit, all these people that play for Chelsea. Once you've played for, even Deco himself, once you've played for Chelsea, if you notice something about their ex-players, they fall in love with the club. Yeah. Completely. Deco has Chelsea in him. And though he spent more time with Barcelona, the love he has for both clubs has made him such that, okay, I will honor Barcelona, one, because I'm an ex-Barcelona boy and we've been dealing with them before Chelsea. But if there's anyone else that I want to do a deal with, it's got to be Chelsea. So Raphinha, I can assure you, let him play for the club for a year and then revisit his state of mind. He'll be in love with the club just like everybody else, except for Lukaku.
Okay,
Bob, look even at
have,
Thiago Silva. Don't tell me. Thiago Silva wanted to stay at PSG, actually. He was begging for another contract. And PSG were like, waiting and then delaying and kind of, we're going to give you and not, maybe not. They took the contract off the table and then they came back. But when Chelsea came calling, he came to Chelsea. And then look how he became part of Chelsea. Look at his family. Look at his wife. A true blue. You see that they are just into the culture. But don't tell me that Thiago Silva, first choice was, coming Chelsea. To Chelsea. You know what I mean? Like those are things that change over time. You like, oh wow, I like it here. This is my place. So I'm not gonna worry about, oh, you didn't like us the first time and then. We force you. If I'm going to force you and pay you 150k a week, bro, I'm going to take it. Force me to come to your house and you give me you pay me 100.
Where you can only talk like that is with the academy boys. And let me tell you why. The academy boys are like your children. You raise them in a certain way. You raise them to be respectful to their parents. You raise them to respect their elders. You raise them to speak politely. You raise them and you hope that they grow up to be honest, hardworking, successful citizens of whatever country it is you come from. Now, these academy boys are raised to love the club.
Yes.
They dream of putting on that blue shirt, and you can see it. Chalobah, when he scored that goal in his debut, you saw what it meant to him.
Yeah, like, man.
You know what I mean? People like Mason Mount, Reece James, name it. Even the ones that we eventually sold, they come back to Stamford Bridge and they play. They are so respectful. They don't talk. They never say anything bad about the club. They applaud the fans. They are Chelsea. And we expect that from them because of how we raise them. If your child leaves home and you find your child maybe doing silly things, saying bad things about the family, and that you'll be hurt.
Yeah.
And it will upset you more because you didn't raise your child to be like that. So that sentiment comes with our academy products, such that even if they go, they know we love them. Wow, Chelsea fans love nothing more than seeing an academy product come through the ranks, succeed in the first team. That's the dream. We know it can't always happen, but that's the dream. So we know that because they're our children. You know what I'm saying? I'm using that speak. So that is where it applies. But players that are plying their trade, they're mature, they're elsewhere, even if they're not mature, but they come from elsewhere.
Yes.
I don't care if they didn't love us at first. Just once you've signed that contract and you wear that shirt, you show love. You play for that shirt. Why is it? Think of it. Timo Werner is probably one of the worst strikers we have had. Yeah, we have had.
I don't know what happened to that brother. I don't know, man.
Yet there's a song that Chelsea fans sing with his name. He is never booed. He is constantly applauded. The fans love him. Why?
Timo Werner.
Exactly. Why?
Yeah.
Even if Timo Werner wanted to go to Liverpool or to Timbuktu, what we know is that when Timo Werner puts on that blue shirt, he is ready to die on the pitch. He doesn't stop trying. If he misses, he goes again. Timo leaves it all on the pitch. He sweats everything. And the fans see that. We feel that. And that's all we ask for. We don't care whether you were in love with the club before, but you've come to our club and you've shown us that love. Yeah. Why is it you think people turned on Lukaku? Lukaku hadn't made that video, I'm telling you, people won't be they wouldn't have been advocating for him to leave.
Exactly. He was going to be supported. That is a good point. Thank you, Strip Bear, Mama Bear, for blocking some people who are putting some compromising website here on the chat. You know, we got so many evil people. So thank you. If you are a mod, you moderate this channel. Please, when you see those kind of links, you have to block them. Hey, Lynn, Phil, you have a lot of echoes. I'm gonna take you out. Come back when you fix your connection issues. So thank you for blocking them. There are so many evil there. Don't click on those links. They are evil people. That's all I can say. All right. So,
hi, Bobby. Bobby, what do you think about Sterling's deal?
Do you know what? Right. Initially, I wasn't happy. I just thought, what is this? Who's Sterling? I wasn't pleased because I was looking for a striker that would really come and make a difference. And in the back of my mind, I was kind of hoping that, Lewandowski would be the man or, somebody like that.
Yes.
But the more I've started thinking about it, the more I've thought, look, although he does miss a lot of chances, he's no worse than the wingers we have. And if the plan goes in the direction we hope it does, we get Raphinha, we get, these mobiles fast. That's why I think Pulisic is not going, because he's another mobile fast player. We get these sort of players. Then Sterling could possibly be a shrewd move. He knows the league. He's quite nimble. He's fast. He's a better finisher certainly than Timo Werner. And it may make some sense as long as he's not the main man, if you know what I mean. So I'm not as opposed to it as I initially was, to be honest.
So
and
is he? Okay.
When you look out there, you ask yourself, well, what is actually out there to buy? Not a lot is available.
So is he a straight up starter for our team?
He has to be. He wouldn't come otherwise. That's the reason he wants to get out of Man City.
Exactly.
So he's better than what we have right now, right?
I think so. At least in terms of finishing, he's better than Werner, and Werner is very much he was bought. I don't care what anybody says. You don't pay somebody $270K a week if he wasn't bought to score goals. And we've got rid of Lukaku. Havertz is not really a striker. He's very much a kind of 8-10, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So it makes sense, and I think he will play well with Havertz. I think he will play as well with Havertz as Timo did, but just add the goals to it, which could be very useful for us.
You think 50 million quid is a good buy?
I think we'll end up paying about 45. Why I say this is that don't be deceived. City are keen on this because of his wages. They're keen on this.
Are we gonna take full wage, or are we gonna pay him less? I mean, I don't know.
He takes about 290, 300 a week.
That's...
I mean, if we buy him, that's the concern, isn't it? I can't see him agreeing because this is, what is he, 27? He's not going to want to drop down in wages.
No.
Well, unless if he does the Lukaku, because Lukaku took a salary cut to go back to his home, and unless if he's thinking about the World Cup and he says, listen, if I stay here at Manchester City on the bench, I might not go to the World Cup, so why not take a cut and go somewhere else? I don't know. I'm just thinking.
Sorry, guys. I'm going to have to leave. I've got
no problem, Bobby. Thank you so much. Take care of the family and have a great day at work, my brother. And join us tonight when I come back from work if you have a chance.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you, Bobby. Bobby was in the house. Mr. Great, you are in the house. Are you there?
Oaks.
Yes, sir.
Good morning. How are you doing?
We're just waiting for... I'm not doing good because, first of all, Tottenham Hotspurs signed Richarlison. Okay? That is a danger. That is a big danger for Chelsea Football Club. And Arsenal are making some very good signings too. So London is going to be on fire. It's not going to be red or white. It's going to stay blue, because you're not going to convince me that only one season and you're going to make London blue. You have to show me your Champions League trophies, show me your Europa League trophies, stuff like that, your World Cup trophy before even we start talking about London is blue, London is white, right? But the power shift could start, could happen next season if we are not acting on the market. Richarlison is a danger man. So Antonio Conte got his own Diego Costa, because Richarlison is just like a little bit of Diego Costa on him. So watch out, because we might be in serious trouble. Can you imagine if Spurs beat us away and home next season? Oh my goodness, we are done. We are done.
It won't be something. It won't be something new to me. It will be more just like a revenge, because Chelsea did that, meeting up to 4 times last season, and we won all the four matches against Tottenham. So beating us home,
they're gonna beat us next season in this.
But I don't think they're gonna beat us next season, because we have a coach that is tactical. Even when he met with,
right now, bro, we don't have even a defender. Who's gonna defend Malangsa against Richarlison and Hurricane and Son?
For sure. We're gonna get a defender for sure. That's for sure. That's the 100%. Even if Chelsea decide not to sign a winger, the part of it is that they won't let Hakim Ziyech or Timo Werner go or Pulisic. But having a centre back, we need that for sure. At least the team of Chelsea can still play, even if they don't make top 4. I believe they can still play to go to Europa. But right now, we are not that set of team we always want to win. We always want to get the job done. So we're gonna get a player. I believe that. According to what you always say, like trust the process. I think it's just a part of rebuild. We just have to rebuild our players, our team. So I'm worried at one side, but at the same time, getting the player that is not playing the same style will really affect the team, and it won't give any positive results.
Okay.
You understand? So
yes,
it's just a matter of time getting this done on and on, and I believe with the coach tactics, everything will be fine. I believe that because right now, Tuchel has come to Chelsea using the likes of Timo Werner, Kai Havertz in the middle of the season, giving us Champions League, the Super Cup, the World Cup Club. And I believe if he got his own player, which he's willing to get, I believe that everything will be fine. That's why I'm not going against the fact that he wants Sterling, he wants the likes of Raphinha, the likes of Dembele, and all that. But what I would just want to do is we shouldn't try to get a straight 9 anymore.
Okay, let me read some comment here before I come back to you, because we have to keep up with breaking news and all that. So Fabrizio Romano on YouTube said that Matisse de Ligt is the priority for Chelsea. Okay, so he wants to leave Juventus and is keen on the Premier League football with Chelsea, but Chelsea have to improve their proposal. So De Ligt wanna come to Chelsea. Chelsea want De Ligt, and this is not gonna be the Raphinha case. Okay, now all you have to do is to pay money, but money is kind of a little expensive when it comes to this deal. I don't want to make a swap deal because we might regret for letting go somebody, but let's wait and see what's going to happen. Another one that I want to read to the community. According to local reporter Simon, whatever the last name is, for the Manchester Evening News, Manchester City do not want to sell Nathan Ake this summer and will only consider selling him, of course, if they get a big offer and have a replacement lineup to buy. So looks like Nathan Ake link is getting a little tough here, but like yesterday everybody said that he was on the list and he was one of the priorities, and Man City are considering to sell him, and if we have 40 to 45 million, and listen, this kind of news are gonna come all the time. Okay, it's always like this, flip-flopping all the time. 1 minute you have the so-called news, the next minute you have the completely different side of the coin, so it's gonna flip-flop like this. Yes, maybe not, so don't take it too serious. Okay, another one he's talking here is Simon Phillips said that I would suspect this to be a City briefing for strength in negotiation. Yeah, that's what I said. City might say we're not selling, but if the player say that he's leaving, he's gonna leave, because City don't wanna keep somebody who is not happy. Pep Guardiola said it over and over again. You don't wanna play for City, you are out of the door. So this could be just negotiation tactics. 40 million will probably do it if Chelsea proceed. So Chelsea are a little confused right now in the defense because delete money, player swap kind of deals. Koulibaly still waiting. Ake. So we have to make a decision and buy somebody and start. I think the Raphinha situation is blocking some other deals because we're going step by step. We finished with Lukaku, he's out of the door. Now we're gonna get the Raphinha deal's done, and then we move to the centre-back position. Another news only in the centre-back position, Chelsea linked with Gleison Bremer, that been here for ages. The only thing that changed daily is the title. Different titles, different big words, adjectives. You know, we try to change, make it sounds bigger and better, and we're going for him. It's just the same recycling news. Nothing new here. Is Bremer, is such and such. Boring. Okay. So let's wait and see what's going to happen with this Bremer guy. Let me check if we have some other news in the community before I go back to my people. Let's see, Chelsea HQ here. What you said, brother? Chelsea, Hakim Ziyech, AC Milan is his dream destination, according to Gazzetta dello Sport. Chelsea is still working on Raphinha and Raheem Sterling, according to Fabrizio Romano, and also Nathan Ake. Wow, you see how one source can contradict another one. The one that we read before said that City are not considering to sell him. Fabrizio Romano said that Chelsea is still on it, and City is still open of selling him. So you see, it's just changing all the time. Yeah, let me see. Okay, this is gonna be the last one. Chelsea have been looking at alternatives like Kalidou Koulibaly. Oh, so he's not number one. He's gonna be, just in case we don't get other options, we go for Kalidou Koulibaly. But I wanted to make this brother like my number one target, kind of. But Matisse de Ligt remains Thomas Tuchel number one choice at the centre-back position. So Koulibaly is second, de Ligt is the first one. So no more breaking news here, people. We're gonna go back and take your calls and also read some of your comments. Feel free to join me. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to go very soon because I have to walk. So I've been here for 2 hours. Feel free to jump very quickly if you want to, but I'm not gonna be here I will be here for 15 more minutes, so we still have time to go.
Great.
Yes.
Great. I just want to ask you one question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that the current midfield we have, and the likes of Kante, Kovacic, and Jorginho, can carry us all through this coming season?
That's a great question, which I also think about it. I think we need to get rid of Jorginho.
Okay.
I think we need to get rid of Jorginho. The like of Kante and Kovacic are still good enough to move on, but we need support in the midfield. Just like last season, we get threatened by injuries. Coming in of injuries, COVID-19 and other stuff really affect the team a lot. So in the midfield, we still need about one player in case Gallagher is staying. That would be one player which I think we just need a good standing for. Because Kovacic is not a standing for. Kante is not really a standing for. Hello?
Yes, I'm listening. I think Mr. Ike is walking and he's talking to people. Keep going.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want us? Who do you want? Okay, I didn't get what you were saying. You want another midfielder? That's your point?
Yes.
Like who is your choice?
Sangare.
Okay, Sangare or Declan Rice. Okay,
because he has a Premier League experience already. And he knows how to deal with it. But Sangare just comes to put in some experience and try to learn more about Premier League. So that will be on a long term.
Okay, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Let me read some comment here, and while we are waiting for more people to join us, Mama Bear said that Tuchel he need to change the formation. Literally, that's what Mama Bear said. Yeah, Thomas Tuchel, even if we get everybody, Raheem Sterling and all that, he need to change the formation in order to adapt to the players that we have, because if we continue the same formation, it's gonna be very, very difficult. I completely understand that. Somebody, Mr. Vescoli, said that Romelu Lukaku, he's quoting Mr. Romelu Lukaku, quote, I'm not an individualist. I always think about the team and all that. Yeah. Then I left for England. I don't know. I don't even know what that means. 7:07 a.m. in New York City. Okay, thank you for letting us know. Okay, I draw the birds singing. Oh, sure, thank you. So you like the way I do stuff on the beach and my background and my birds singing and all that. Okay, it's good to see that people appreciate what you do. It's always a pleasure. So people, we're still here for 10 more minutes. If you have something to say, please feel free to say it now, because I have to go to work, and I will be back tonight after work. We're gonna have another show, so save your questions. Mr. Ike, if you're still there, say goodbye to people before I leave, brother. If you have something else to say, yeah.
All right, guys. It was nice being here and talking about football. I just hope we get players in. I need some injection in the attacking. I think we're a little bit lackluster. We're just so slow, sluggish, passing back. I think we need to add in players that can move forward. That are very technically gifted in moving forward and finding
especially end products, right?
Yeah. So that's why I agree with my brother. Great. Jorginho, we need to part ways with Jorginho. We need to put in a midfielder that can break through people's defense, other people's defense, and get a good killer passes and all that. Jorginho is too sluggish. Jorginho's first option is to look back, to pass back to the keeper. That's his first option.
Jorginho can't even tap a ball.
So we need to start looking at injecting pace in the team and get players that can do the magic. That's all I have. Thank you, guys.
Okay, thank you, brother. I'll see you tonight if you have time, right?
Sure.
Okay, so Mr. Good Luck is gone. Great. Say goodbye very quickly to people before I conclude the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
All right, so I will see you tonight if you have time, my brother, Mr. Great from the Republic of Nigeria. All right, people. Some more comment in the chat before I leave. Dan the man, my brother. What happened to you, Dan? You just disappeared. You just went missing. Or me, I was missing instead. Not Dan. It's not Dan's fault. You were gone too. Chelsea need to sign Oscar, Mata, and Hazard. Okay. Retire Mata analogy here, right? Mata, Oscar. Yeah, we need to find our Mata, Oscar, and Hazard. New ones, right? Strip Bear, yes, boss. Love the music, love the chirping, and loves everything. All right. I'm gonna continue creating this for you, Mama Bear. I'm gonna put some bears also. Some background with some birds just for you. So be here every single day, okay? Because we're gonna create more stuff for you because you enjoy it. You love nature, you love the nature, you love birds and bird, you love fish, you love everything nature. So we're gonna create even more scenes for you. Be here every single day. So you can start also punishing people if you wanna be nasty in the chat. You punish them, all right? Thank you so much for helping Mama Bear. Let me read a few more comments before I leave here. Any update news regarding Raphinha? Let me show you. The last update from Fabrizio Romano was that Deco is going to meet with Chelsea today. Let me show you. Nothing special here. What is the Deco comment from Fabrizio? So yeah, nothing really. He hasn't really updated anything. Now Chelsea are meeting Deco. This is the last update that we have. Okay, Raphinha deal, key hours ahead. So stay tuned because anything can happen from now on. Deco is meeting with Chelsea board at the moment. Probably the meeting is already done and paperwork signed. Who knows? Who knows? Just expect some here we go at some point today. So nothing really about it. Mr. Vasia, thank you so much for being here. Let me read some more. Nope. What nope means? See you soon. Let's go Chelsea. Mr. Len, Phil, Simon Phillips, Raheem Sterling to Chelsea is all agreed. Yeah, let's wait for an official. Here we go. Raheem Sterling, all but agreed. All right. If somebody got a breaking news to share with us, feel free to do so. Chat, you have been magnificent. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much, Mama Bear, for helping. Show me where. Show you where. Yeah, you're gonna see. I have some scenes for birds and all the good stuff. So you're gonna enjoy. You're gonna enjoy. You love the nature. You're gonna love here because we create things to make things more interesting. So that's it, people. I think I'm done for the day. I'm gonna have to go and do some work and come back tonight. So put your notification on because we're gonna have another great show tonight, depending on your location. It could be morning in your country, it could be afternoon in your country, in whatever time it's gonna be. Just put your notification on your way out. Don't forget to like. Wow, why we didn't get like 150 likes today, I don't know. But on your way out, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, all the good stuff, you know. Do the right thing. Do the right thing. You know what I mean? And people, it's been a pleasure to have you here. We were more than 200 at some point, which is a great show. Much appreciated, and I will talk to you very, very soon after work tonight. That is a promise. Lead.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to grey as you fade away. As you fade away. As you fade away.
In the mirror, so foggy, but I've never seen clearer. I don't really think anyone can save me, and honestly I'm not really sure I want saving. I like to be my own worst enemy. There's no risk if you don't try at anything, so I'ma just keep buying everything. See you in the next life, have to be a better me. I don't think that my head's on straight. Gotta flip it and grip it and go and get an x-ray. What's wrong with me? I just feel weight pushing on my chest and it squeezes till I suffocate. Better change my mindset, meditate. It's pretty cool that I'm alive and have better days. I could walk, see, hear, I should celebrate. Think I could change my mind, maybe elevate.
Living life, everyday, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days.
Kinda stuck between between a rock and a hard place. Do I work hard or live at my pace? You're only young once, yeah that's all great, but I also want a future where I'm okay. Living life is doing lots of cocaine. Wait no, it's living with no shame. Wait no, it's sleeping in on Sundays. I guess it's different for each of us and that's okay. Well I just wanna be happy, how to get there? Glad that you asked me. I think it's different for everyone. Some of us need work, others need fun. Some of us need purpose to overcome. But try to do what you love when it's said and done. Cause there's so many differences in each of us. Trust your gut, it can show you what you want.
Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days. Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days. Cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days.
Yeah. Unknown Brain. Marvin Devine. I'm saying bye to all the lies and all the times you cried, saying that I wasn't right, yet I was right by your side. You manipulator, playing games, your friends commentators, and I don't know what you say about our private conversations, but it's got them hating. Thanks to all the rumors you be claiming, it's cool, I'm done with you, so they can throw you a celebration. You gon' hate it when you see me with somebody living better. I'm trying to tell you that me just doing me gon' have you jealous.
I know that I gotta stay away from all your games, and I know that I found somebody else to love me one day. You'll realize the grass ain't greener on the other side. No, you did me dirty for the last time, so now I gotta say goodbye.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit,
Now
I'm
I
saying.
gotta say goodbye.
Yeah, my life is lovely now, I'm focused on me. You said you were about to die, guess the car is on E. But see, I ain't even tripping, cause I just chose to believe that somebody gon' come around and give me just what I need. I don't wanna see you finding